Business lines of credit versus business credit cards. I'm so excited for this training because so many business owners are trying to get the wrong kind of credit that they don't actually need and the harder path to getting the money they need. So in this training, we're going to talk about which of these is the easiest to get. We're going to talk about the benefits of each, and we're going to talk about what really separates a business line of credit and a business credit card. And at the end of this training, I'm going to get you access to a special gift that's going to give you details on how to access all the funding you need to grow your business. We got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. All right, so business lines of credit and business credit cards. There's a lot of similarities and a lot of differences. So let's talk with some of the basics. One of the similarities of business line of credit and a business credit card is that you have a preset spending limit. And again, that limit can vary in time based on your spending usage, based on you requesting the limit to be increased. And as you use that line of credit or credit card and you pay it down, you can reuse it. This is the benefit of lines of credit and credit cards, the flexibility that they both provide. And both are very similar in that flexibility. So what actually separates them? Well, a lot of things separate a line of credit from a business credit card, including the ease of being able to get approved. Look, business credit cards are way easier to get approved for than lines of credit. As a matter of fact, a lot of lines of credit require you to be in business 1 to 3 years. You need tax returns. You need really good personal credit to get approved. Business credit's like almost the exact opposite. You can get business credit cards in often cases without a personal guarantee, without a personal credit check, regardless of personal credit quality, and you can get them even as a startup business. So you can get business credit cards way easier than lines of credit. And again, both offer similar types of flexibility. Now, another difference between lines of credit and credit cards is the limit they provide. Typically, lines of credit have higher approval limits than business credit cards. Now, of course, that comes with a trade-off because lines of credit require deeper levels of underwriting. So you can get a business credit card oftentimes automatically, an automated approval instantly, whereas lines of credit might require days or even weeks of underwriting to get approved. So sometimes it's better to have multiple different credit cards that equal the limit of one credit line because those credit cards are so easy to get compared to a line of credit. Now, another difference between a line of credit and a credit card is the 0% intro rate. So you've heard it before. 0% intro rates are very common with credit cards. They provide an incentive for you to start using that card. As a matter of fact, a lot of credit card companies even want you to transfer the balance from other credit cards to theirs. So they offer you a 0% intro period for 6, 12, or even 18 months. Now, credit lines don't provide this kind of 0% rate. So if you want to keep your rates really low and payments really low when you, for example, launch a business, then business credit cards are way better for that purpose than an actual business credit line. Now, the trade-off is the benefit of a credit line is you can take cash out without paying a hefty cash advance fee. Look, credit cards are notorious for charging 20% interest or more when you just take cash out of that credit card. But credit lines are designed for that purpose. You can actually take cash out of credit lines without paying any kind of additional fee. So this means you're way better to use a credit line than a credit card if you actually need physical cash to buy whatever it is that you're buying. But again, if you're trying to keep your payments really low, then credit cards work better for that purpose. Now, talking about interest, credit lines typically have lower interest than credit cards. Now, I'm not even going to quote you ranges of interest because it varies all the time, but I will tell you that oftentimes credit lines can give you 1 to 3% interest on average or less interest rate than what you're going to pay on credit cards. And another huge difference between credit lines and credit cards is where they actually report. Look, a lot of business credit cards will report on your business credit reports. They're actually helping you build business credit as you use them. Now, you have to be wise here. Just because a credit card says it's a business credit card doesn't mean that's always the case. So the Capital One Spark card, for example, reports to both your consumer and your business credit reports. You don't want that. You really want to focus on credit cards that report to the business credit reporting agencies because that building of your business credit is what makes it easier for you to get other lines of credit and loans as well. Now, credit lines oftentimes report nowhere. A lot of times the lender doesn't report them to the consumer or the commercial credit reporting agencies, so you're not getting credit for what you're actually spending. So the best way to know is to ask the credit card issuer or the credit line issuer where they actually report. while you're at it, you might as well go ahead and ask them who they're actually looking at credit-wise to approve you. You'll be shocked. A lot of credit cards may only look at your business credit quality. Some business credit cards may look at personal and business credit quality. Almost all credit lines are going to look at business and personal credit quality. Another big difference between lines of credit and credit cards themselves. See, credit cards are just easier to get because you can get them based on your business credit quality, and you can build your business credit fairly easily if you have the right training. By the way, if you want that right training, you can download our free guide on building your business credit at creditsuite.com/EIN. Now, I've got one special surprise for you. What if you could combine the two? Well, there is actually a way to do so, and it's a program called Credit Line Hybrid. With Credit Line Hybrid, it's a hybrid between credit cards and credit lines, and here's what I mean by that. You get 0% interest for up to 18 months on a lot of the actual cards, but you could take cash out of those cards as well at 0%. Yeah. No credit line or credit card does that, but this program actually does both. Plus, a lot of the lines report to the Business Credit Reporting Agency. You can get it even as a startup business, and you can oftentimes get approved for up to $150,000 in credit cards and lines, no doc, without providing any income documentation. So if you want to get approved, go to creditsuite.com/CLH, which is short for Credit Line Hybrid. And if you want access to even more funding, go to creditsuite.com/27 to download our guide on 27 killer ways to fund your business. Did you get value from this training? If so, make sure you like and subscribe and keep your eye out for our next training where we talk about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.